I have definitely heard a lot of girls do the I'm not gonna get if I didn't finish my set. I've definitely heard that.
Girls you talk to.
I've just heard some people say
I feel
that.
like women, I almost said bitches. I didn't know if that was right.
You can say bitches.
Women in this industry, I feel like are very open and whatever. Like no one's gonna lie.
Well, in y'all's industry, like in the dancing industry, I would probably agree with you. But there are definitely I think about it. Well, like exactly. But think about the women that are still kind of like not sexually liberated though, and they're still kind of like living in the I need to protect like my purity and my youth. You know,
grow up.
Yeah, well,
I'm from Nebraska, so
hey,
that's
there's good reason why they do it. Like, you might disagree, but there is reasons why those women choose to do that. You know, and so like, but if they do that, you got to understand more likely to want to lie about this stuff. Like she's really scared of a guy judging her, or she's married or something. She might be like, yeah, I'm never gonna tell him about that time that dude fucking put his dick in my asshole.
But like
you know, like that doesn't count. That's not sex. Like
if he loves you, he loves you.
She belongs to the street.
One more time.
So I gotta ask now, since this kind of got brought up, does body count matter, ladies? Does it matter? You don't think it matters? No. We'll say for men and women. Does it matter for men or women? No. Does it matter for men or women?
I feel like some men, it does matter too. Some men it doesn't. For me, it doesn't.
Okay.
Your past is your past. I'm gonna leave it there.
But yeah, so you would never give a shit about guys though. What do you think? No, but that's what he's saying. That's what she was basically saying. You don't care at all. No. You don't care about the guys, and he shouldn't care about yours either. No. Okay. What about you?
What's your body count?
Oh, see, you're doing too much.
Hey, it's just a trick question. It's just a trick question because 9 times out of 10, if it didn't matter, then why wouldn't you just say it? You know.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to think it would matter, but I don't. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
What's your body count?
Mine.
I don't need to know.
She belongs to the street.
No, I really don't be fucking like that. That's why I have to think, because I only fuck one person a year. But before I was a dancer,
halfway.
Yeah.
I be fucking. I do not be fucking.
So does body to you?
No, it doesn't.
For the guy or girl, no. What do you think, Sterling? Does body count matter to you? Do you give a shit?
It should not.
If I'm looking for a woman to like have my kids or to like get into a long-term relationship with, then yes, it does.
A wife.
Yeah, wifey material. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like men and women aren't the same.
So you're gonna like engage a girl and be like, "Oh, you slept with 40 men." Just kidding. We're not getting married. Like what?
Well, okay. First of all, there's no way she's ever gonna tell me like the real answer. She'll never tell me the real answer. Ever.
You're okay with being lied to.
Ever.
Yeah. True.
Well, so there's things like indicators in her behavior and tell me whether she has like a relatively high body count or relatively.
Yes. Weird.
I
need to know.
She do a little twist, do a little turn, she do something crazy. You like, wait a minute.
She acts like
as a porn star, I think he would knows these clues better than anybody. So do you want to give them some of those?
As a porn star,
well, okay. Like let's, for example, we've been on a date. We've been on a couple of dates, whatever. We have sex for the first time after we've slept together already, right? Is she the one kind of blowing up my phone after the fact? Or is she like kind of like ghosting a bit? Right? How much effort is she putting in to keeping me around and making me want to come back? That's an indication that she's trying to keep me around. That's an indication probably has a low body count because she can pair bond.
Yeah, pair bonding is very big, guys. Like we like to ignore it today and like act like that there's no big deal sleeping around. But when you sleep around, this is I will. Not a lot of people like to agree with me in the red pill space, but I don't encourage men or women to sleep around a lot. I bet you can give a lot of good statistics to why men are not the same though. But yeah, like if you pair, like you're gonna lose your ability to pair bond the more people you sleep with. And for women, y'all release more oxytocin when y'all have sex and orgasm, so it's gonna be more for y'all than it is necessarily for a guy. Is there more facts other than that to why guys and women are different in the sexual?
I wouldn't really know too much about the.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the statistics on that one.
And I wanted to speak to with Aaliyah. So you said I want to ask every girl on the panel real quick and just rate if this happened to you. How many of you have had to talk your way into some dick?
Anybody?
What?
How many of y'all have had to talk your way, meaning like run game on a guy into some dick?
Unless it was for somebody,
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like sleepy, I'm like, wake up.
Okay. So to the guys on the panel and to the guys back here, how many guys have had to talk your way into some pussy?
Every time.
Every time. Because every girl wants a vibe. You have to convince them. Exactly.
Is that why? Or is it because girls are conscious about their body count now because men think it's such a deal?
I don't give a fuck.
They were way more self-conscious about their body count 50 like plus years ago.
and you still had to
100
do
years
it.
ago,
They're less self-conscious today.
Right. The reality is that every girl wants something from a guy experientially. All you guys said the lifestyle, right? Part of that lifestyle is to know that guy's not a dork, right? He's not a bum. So he has to be able to like convince you in some way with his mouthpiece that he's the guy that you want to drop your drawers for, right?
Yeah.
That takes effort. That's why when we have high body counts, it's respected.
Yeah, it means
That's
that
why
you were
somebody-
able to burning genuine desire out of multiple women. Y'all don't have to do anything special to get a new. But for a guy to get a new pussy, you have to get burning genuine desire from her, respect from her. And that's something that is a challenge for men. It's not a challenge for women.
I'm gonna
But yeah.
give you a perfect example because I know that you might disagree. How many fat people awards are there out there?
What?
How many awards for fat people are there out there?
0.
0.
That's why there's no awards.
Exactly. There's no awards
y'all
for
getting
fat
big.
people, but there are a lot of bodybuilders who get awards, right? You only get rewarded for the things you have to work for. That's the reality. So men get rewarded when they're able to show value and get women. Women don't, because every last one of you can go outside and find a homeless person, open up your room. He's gonna do it.
It's not.
You don't
Men and
make any
women are not
effort.
the same.
You don't-
Men and women
Just
are not.
hey,
the
I'll
same.
put a "I'm open" sign on around your neck, and like 30 guys is gonna be like, bet.
But some,
There's some men that will fuck anything. So.
And it's
A
also
1,000%.
We're just trying to show you, men and women are not the same, ladies. We're two
men
completely
put in a lot of
I
effort for
I
pussy.
guarantee you that
a lot of it is capped though. But like we went back to
1,000%.
fake flexing and shit. A lot of that is the effort put into getting the pussy, which is not. If it's not real, then the effort don't count. If it's not real, if you cap the whole time.
But that kind of goes back to what he was saying earlier about you guys hiding your body counts. Because if the effort was
Never
if the
did
effort
I
was
ever
there,
do
then all of
that.
a sudden you're like, that dude just finessed me. That one didn't really count, right?
I'll
I'm not
count
saying
it
that. I'm
every
not saying
time.
you. I'm not. But some women would do that. My point in all this is that at the end of the day, there is a double standard. You are right, but because men have to put in effort to be able to get the thing that they want. Women don't.
It's easier for us.
I
to
feel like
yeah.
like whenever I'm talking to someone, I feel like I'm putting in an effort to being with them. So
Yeah, because
That's
y'all work
different.
for relationships
Right,
and men
exactly.
work
They're
for
working
sex.
for
Y'all
sex.
gotta understand. Like here, I'll give y'all a perfect example. Okay, so a guy who can't get sex, what do we call him on the internet? We call him an incel.
a munch.
He's an incel.
Munch, right?
Yeah.
You
or
got all the
munch,
feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's an incel. He's an involuntary celibate. He can't get sex. What's a woman who can't get a relationship? A femcel. That's a woman who she can get sex
That's
from
a pick
anybody.
me. That's not getting picked.
You can
She's not a
Same
pick me.
shit,
Pick
same
me.
shit, same-
Yeah,
no,
no.
but the pick me's be
Yeah,
like
because the pick-me's
not
get
pick-
picked. I'm
Yeah.
telling you that right now. The pick-me's get
the
picked.
pick me's be on Twitter like I do this and I clean and I wah. But no one wants
1,000%.
to be with me. Why ain't no one picking you?
Because they're
That's
loop.
crazy.
Let me not say that. Let me not say it. It's because they don't have anything to offer outside of what they think they can offer. You got
So the
women
box.
tend to project what they want from men onto men. So they'll say, I got money, I got status, I got all these things. And the guys that we want at
We're not
those-
trying to date
those
men.
levels- Exactly. They're
Are
like,
you
fuck
sure?
that.
For real. 'cause
No,
I-
1,000%.
No, like, are y'all like for real? Like, are y'all sure?
In this
the way
age,
The thing is,
Hold on.
this is
I really
coming.
do like your homeboys
misconstrued.
a lot.
Like-
Mm.
like-
Oh,
Wait,
you're
hold on,
right.
wait,
Y'all
wait,
be
hold
at
on,
the
wait.
basketball courts a lot.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.